Sentinels versus the new Loud with Luke Show. twltch is back and my boy Pancada is the IGL, my friends. Against his old team, man. Personal for Pancada, Loud needs this victory to train in reaching playoffs and Sen to confirm it.
2 shots to the body, that'll do the job. A lot of damage done by twltch, and the follow-up is there.
twltch, let's go, my boy. Time to shine, finally playing the role you wanna play.
And he's definitely chipped down a few of these Sentinels players, working with player disadvantage, but still access to the site. And
it does everything, bro. It does everything.
Control gains. Zelsis knows that there's risks to be taken and fights to be had. Just depends on the timing that he's willing to take here with a paranoia. An attempt to push past this one. Doesn't spot anybody. Was sidestepped in time. And here's a few shots as well. Rattled off by Bang from the side. Every single one counts here for Sentinels. Time is of the essence. Loud need to get a bit of a move on and definitely finding the kill.
And for those who don't know, Luke Show
has to be that pivotal playmaker.
Is the baby goat.
Can't really reveal his position anyway. Still lands that first one. Half wanted to defuse anyway, but all covered over the shoulder. Gonna be trying to.
Oh, did they spot Pancada there?
Okay, 20 seconds remaining.
Time to shine. Eco round for you. Time to shine. Get some stats. Show to the road. You're getting kills.
Gun's gonna be ricocheting and flashing to the side. That's a gun reclaimed. 2 players dropped, falling.
I don't want to watch anymore. I don't want to watch anymore. GG, GG. I'm out. I'm out.
Acquired. The player positioning of Sentinels as well should be prime. Play into this post plant.
They change, and the same things keep happening.
Can't be jiggling into the outlaw.
Slightest at gaps as well, so twltch needs to have to play himself in there with the flash and the peak. It's mistimed ever so slightly. He's just spotted it with those scopes. Not landing for twltch. Off to the side here. Bang! What space reclaimed. Tidy little 3-piece. Cherry on top for the round there.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch anymore.
And the narrate's flash, not perfect for John QT to follow up on. And the second flash to come out from narrate is
not a single day of peace for the Brazilians. Only way MIBR plays.
A rounder where you need
no aspas, no victory.
twltch and Pancada cannot be holding the world's most defensive positions.
Silently hopping over for the information. Almost just
what is this skin, Luke Show? Are you trolling?
In fact, has to drop down into offense. It's an aftershock. No more means of escape.
He gets one. Damn.
One kill. Bit more.
Aye. Loud is too shit.
Outlaw in the hands of Zelsis. twltch on that half armor. Not much longer.
But this is honestly a map that I don't expect them to win.
Now from this position here, tucked to the side. Will he be cleared? It's half clearance at best, but the instantaneous trade-off from Sentinels.
But the thing is that Sentinels is good on Lotus too.
Getting into that post plant.
Another spot when Pancada actually had to do.
I think they have a chance on Raven.
It's a tough one though. How do you get more?
Let's see if he gets there.
Into hell like that.
John went away from the Armageddon.
So committed, couldn't use a power.
Zack and 2.
Now he's put everything onto Kawanzin and twltch.
Man, this is a tough one, bro. Okay, John already used the missiles, but still.
Trying to exit through CT. Very difficult last. The Salvos are going to be clearing most of the way in through backside. That's a peek from Zekken. Instant with the punish. Off to the side, not anticipating that.
Yeah, man. This is the worst possible start ever for Loud.
Wait, to be honest. Wants to stay alive. Backing his way in through the spawn. TP into the back.
I should have another icon for Nina. I used to do that actually, but I used my phone. And it's hard to position my phone though.
There might be a response outside, but John just...
And drains the battery so much, man. One day I'll have another webcam.
They're looking to try to see if there's somebody there. Full clear them out.
I see these people using like Sony cameras as webcam, bro.
They can start committing.
Is Sony camera like that here? Is like a lot, bro. A lot, man. You can buy a car.
Flash going to be expended. As you already said, very bad buy indeed. Loud still going to be committing an abundance of util to try and make an attempt at least of this round.
Pancada?
Out towards the fight. That's Pancada hitting off some beautiful
Pancada nails.
Damage done. Absolutely absurd work from...
Oh, this is the round we need. This is the round we need. Defuse it. Pancada! Pancada! Why he doesn't miss?
Yes.
The IGL getting ace with sheriffs, bro. He got it. They're super loud. Let's go.
What a beastly round from Pancada.
See? I'm good, bro.
Not only does he collect everything,
he's good at me.
But he was doing so much damage even at the start with that wallbang headshot to begin. Oof. His sheriff aim.
The IGL buff.
Remarkable.
That's insane.
Utterly remarkable.
That's insane work.
But what's up with these guys in Brazil becoming IGL and start fragging? RTZ? LZ? No, Pancada. What?
Sentinels for being patient in the previous round and not using.
I missed this round, man. Was that a thing?
You could argue, okay, well, they
Oh, that's
used
nice by
the
Zaken.
anti-eco, so, you know, maybe they should have thrown an ulti in here or there. But when you see what Sentinels...
He's different, bro.
He's waiting for these big...
Kid special.
And crushing Loud's economy again. At that point, yeah, they're making some fairly desperate moves right now.
Well, here's an aggressive fight. It's a blade storm into the hands of Digizine, trying to make a move for it. Banks punish with the TP. Stun connects.
Yeah, man, so far,
Straight from behind.
Loud is depending on individual players to
Loud have made out almost like bandits.
kill everyone
To be
to win a round.
here. The space is rapidly taken up once more by Sentinels, and they're looking to punish.
Aye, man. Put this guy in KO, bro. I don't know. Something for fun to play.
There's already players in your face. John QT. Just laying.
Bro, but John on this map is a different beast, dude.
The ultimate direction...
Why are Loud playing split against Sentinels, by the way? Is their best map,
They
no?
weren't ready.
The guy who everybody wants out is STK. That guy has his days counted, bro. Low-key. The fans are not happy with him. Me personally,
Rounds for him, but listen, Guardian in hand.
I don't know the guy, but I think he should go too.
He's gonna be giving him anything.
Put Vayne as the coach. That's what the fans are asking for.
Put together by Sentinels.
The reason behind that is because when STK wasn't on LA, the team was winning, and they are saying that the pauses were good. And when he arrived, Loud hasn't haven't won one series
Putting down like 30 map.
after he is there with them, you know. So that's why people are criticizing a lot.
Can't play the game. You just...
He's the pin holding it all together here. There's a clone in your face. Not going to be baited by that one too.
Aye, bro, is this skin? This skin is shit, bro. What are you doing?
The bullets. Takes
You gotta hate that, man.
Another
Gonna
one
get that kill.
Pancada, can he get it done?
Yeah, with B main control here. He needs to, but
Yeah, man. This is ugly to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Dying one by one.
it wasn't quite there. So now
Luke Shaw should have got that kill when Kada was trying to fix things that are unfixable.
It's just not on the cards in a 3v5. They're saving.
Yeah, they gotta save.
Pointing past the first angle.
Man, play bridge is not for everyone, man. You know? You gotta be in your blood, bro.
Too much. Senna been doing this as part of their protocols here.
I hate playing bridge. I don't even try to.
In the hands of Zekin, he's going to be clearing away. Pinpoint.
I respect who does, though. It's a very strong Asian.
Near sighted up. That's going to be the rolling fund, and it cuts up most of the side in return. Response instantaneously from it, but 2 years is isolated out on an island there. Not too much chances for him. How is he almost just going down from?
When the way Loud is playing, the way they are losing, is not good. But Sentinels, they are playing good, man.
All missiles away.
Can't quite finish it off though here. Still 3 left to stand and just a bit of spam through the pit. It's all laid down.
The shit, Kawanzin, they gotta save again, man.
Feeling like they're one step ahead.
One? There's a lot of steps ahead here, bro.
A bit more pieces into place. An attempt to try and defend this. Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, well, Lucio is just right in front of his own wall as well, sidestepping alongside Zekin, doing a bit of a dance. Down over towards Heaven Control, though. There's a paranoid to sweep and clear onto the one side as well.
Okay, surviving's good. Surviving's good.
Down to hell. This is Lucio.
5 rounds, Loud. 5 rounds.
Well, offloading with the bullets from on high, down low. Quick exchange here. Sentinels are being squeezed. Pancada approaching from the side. His coverage into the fire, but John QT now last alive.
Man, John on his plate.
The 1v3 that he's made it.
It's-
now 35 seconds left into
It's
the
a piece
round.
of art, man.
Teammates pinging out Luke Shaw. Made a footstep.
Thank yous for the captain.
But he's
30
surrounded
seconds left.
on all fronts except
Well.
vents. 25 seconds. If he had to go B, it would be right now. Otherwise,
Nah. There's no way.
his way through Luke Shaw and 2E's on site.
Yeah.
Guy's not that fast, bro. Think he's new?
Doesn't want to make any sound whatsoever with the reload here. Your chances of winning the round essentially north at
10
this point.
seconds left.
Spotted out. 8 seconds left. You'd have to get a bit of a move on. There's 2 players.
Luke Shaw! Never criticize this king ever.
He's been playing it passive over towards B, but this is far more aggro. Control of B main, pretty critical at that as well. Putting the pressure and applying it hard onto Pancada. He's going to be dropping a full.
Aye, they just see.
Just from the shoulder. Gives the acknowledgement here for Sentinels. They realize now, okay, there's an operator in play. So regaining that mid-control. Armageddon's going to be forced out. There's a slight gap in through the back of the side. But the Digizine is going to be pushed forwards as a result. And the rate, it's going to be that level of awareness. Still trying to make a go of things. Laying claim down over towards the side. A wide face.
Bro,
will not
that
be
reminds me of the time that John
site control.
Sentinels lost a round and a game because there was a gap on the heavy A side, man. And the guy could plant.
Dominated that angle nice and early, and it brings it back down to that 2v2. Kawazin and 2 is side by side here for God knows how many years at this point. Banging second, quick peek.
Oh, thank you, Solo.
Bang, that was a risky maneuver, but he gets the information for second to work off of salvos. Off and around to the side here. Stun ricocheting.
That's a good stun, bro.
Slow down entirely here.
How was it? Yo, 5 for loud is pretty good, actually. 7-5, my friends. Here we go.
Being completely open, really hard read.
Yep, quick dash as well. And,
That was nice.
From that spot there, the stun was picture perfect.
That's how you make the jet work.
Into heaven.
Okay, seconds low too. Big pistol, man.
Most of this now. The Rate's just attempting to slow this one. A bit of a crawl. Salvos preemptive. Space can be taken straight back up again, but it's a cautious engagement now. You can see both teams drifting and walking straight back into it. Reloads are heard, and this is going to be a bloodbath. Straight into the blender that's occurring. Right clicking.
Should have waited. Overrate a little bit. Yeah, man.
Slight miss onto the corner, hopping straight over.
There's mouse things, bro. There's mouse things. They matter.
Moment's notice.
How are they still alive in that spot? Zekken on 2 HP, and somehow Sentinels have defended B heaven. Loud, regroup, go back over to B main. Surely this avenue is not going to be as heavily defended. They've already used so much of that defensive utility. Aftershock gone, Paranoia gone. Loud should be able to...
And check it out, Fuda versus Cloud9, man. When the worst VCT team in Americas
It is a good call from
plays their best map, bro.
Really difficult for
That was insane, man. That was insane.
Because they have no clue how deep these Loud players...
Best map ever.
Look at Cowanzine all the way in spawn. You don't know if B heaven's compromised, spawn's compromised, or if they're all playing some kind of...
And I started to like this Loud Classic.
Really, really tough to retake.
Cowanzine shows presence. Potentially a bit of a bait and switch as well, but the Salvage is right. And run on! And with the footsteps, okay.
What are they doing?
The targets there for Lucio to potentially take care of.
What are they doing? They are trolling around, bro, one by one. That's how they die every time, bro. This is not good Valorant.
Smoke in his hand, but the fault line is going to be causing a bit of delay in a tap. Not quite a tap, it's a full stick at this point. It needs to be that coverage and defense in order. That's banged up.
Man, the fundamentals is garbage.
Down silent.
Oh, Joe.
Betrayed. Just by the foot, but too many tangos. Okay, we're going to go for it anyways. The Salvos to try and force the issue and push all the way.
Man, DG is clean, but he's dead.
Bit of spam, side by side, shoulder to shoulder with the IGL. Good clearance there with the drone out to the side, gets the acknowledgement they know.
And he was isolated. No one could
at least make
capitalize on his stuff.
Zekken's anchor position on site is so tough to deal with.
And not just that, I mean, it's an anchor smoke that's being laid down.
Good shot.
That's beautiful. Still flashed up into the moment. Gonna deal with this one.
Valorant.
Exactly what
Yeah. Masterclass now. Masterclass.
He's running a mockery.
Big run here, my friends. Beautiful by San.
John, if he feels like he needs more information, may end up... I mean, he doesn't go for the peek, he goes for the drone and spots a bunch
Okay.
as well, and just as the smoke blooms into the face, a bang.
The perfect timing.
Cowanzine dropped into the moment. 38 seconds left.
Yeah, Pancada did that, you know.
The high ground
Another one too.
In order to use, gonna oblige, help out the team with that one. Getting ourselves into the post plan. This is full heaven control here for Sentinels. Loud very much trapped out onto the site. Lucio realizes the importance. Needs to hold down to main control. Is basically the only thing stopping this team from getting in. And second, like a thief in the night, a fox in the pen. Gets all the way into the back lines and leaves it just down.
No way.
Flash has to be dodged, but...
NT toys. NT, bro. It was too tough. Big run for San. I think now Loud is broke.
Knowing that Zelsis is going to be a focal point.
Second's not moving.
I mean, neither's Lucio, though. They're both just scrapping with each other over on this A side, but Lucio's called in reinforcements.
He's just wandering around in through mid here. There's going to be that double face off the flash. Zekken this time.
Got the jet lurker, bro.
Move backwards.
Who has the tail lurker?
Holding it down indeed. Stalwart defender with some util to help him out. Lining up these players, but just not enough bullets for the job really at hand still. The rest of Sentinels.
Toys, now you can win, bro. Now you can win.
Into the fight once more. Filling in the gaps, and that's...
This is the round you need, man, to get confidence. This is the round you need, man.
2Es into a 1v2. ISO's the one. Guardian in hand.
You know where he is, bro. This is your round, man. This is your round.
Bro!
It was your round, bro. It was your round. I wanna see him smiling, bro. For once. It has been through so much.
Close the door there on what would have been...
Poor guy's living in hell, bro.
In a difficult spot today. Nobody would blame him for being bottom of the scoreboard, not able to find his value. Coming back in off the bench. Having to play Breach for the first ever time.
Bro.
But he's still finding his opportunity.
NT to his NT, bro. NT. Mundi, but why you are more basic than normal today for Loud?
There is a chance, actually.
Because, man,
Luke Shaw makes the play in B main.
I like the underdogs, you know, like, I'm not just I'm Brazilian too, but mostly, they're the underdogs, bro.
Really tough.
Brazilian fans, man, they only know pain on stage 1, okay?
Play forwards and take
Things have been tougher, bro, you know?
But we kind of saw Luke Shaw scrapping with
Sentinels will qualify for playoffs for sure.
Never quite resulted.
Loud, if they lose here,
We're hoping for.
Cover going out.
they're done, bro. They're done.
Into the A side, you're going to be meeting again. Zek, he's tucked to the corner. Tight is the angle. That's a difficult one to land there. Digizine doubled up with a cloud burst, obfuscating where he was moving and hiding.
And no one else too is happy. At least one day.
Salves the site. Plan needs to go down as the next stage.
Plant needs to go down, and I think twltch needs to use this ult aggressively.
But Loud should be in prison, man, for what they are doing with this guy. Okay.
Yeah, full heavy control all out through screens. 2 years is thinking about it. Got a fault line for the first wave. Stun for a stun. There's exchange, and he's just cycling. Mouse through all sorts
running
of
tender.
paranoia sweeps. This is gonna be potentially catching
buy
a
some
bit of
time.
friendly fire onto Digizine, but I think he sidesteps it and bang an attempt to TP past it. It was cheeky. Leaving Sentinels now into
A lot of rounds, man. They were very close.
now being
But
stalled out entirely here.
the basic is on Loud, man. I don't know why it's not there, bro. It's not there. In the past, man, remember with the old Loud? One of the biggest reasons why they won so much is that
It's over at this point.
their fundamentals, their basics was just better than everyone else.
But that wasn't the objective.
But Narrate is still getting called over to help anyway.
And twltch,
Ay, ay, ay.
playmaker into that spot here. This is Loud. Doing anything at this point.
30 seconds left.
Trying to find a path to victory. Once
is all a
more,
fake, by the
stepping
way.
forwards, a fake, and making moves. Bang, bang.
Oh, what a shot.
There's more players waiting.
He was caught by surprise, bro. Hit the insane shot.
Still Loud and
Okay,
happy with it.
Set is broke.
All round to stay alive.
It was almost an entirely
Actually,
unnecessary
two
fake
players are
there.
broke.
If Loud had just gone with the rest of the pack, I think they would have won no matter where they ended. Because both of these kills came down instantly. We saw Digizine fighting onto twltch, but that was
So nice,
the other
man.
side too.
Man, look, show this kid is insane, bro. The best debut of all time, man. Was his last game. Was incredible.
From Zekken. Taking the gamble, it's going to be a re-hit, and he is right.
Yeah, the bodies are in the right place here for Sentinels to try and shore up the defenses. Push back this approach. It's all contact plays up to now. Loud.
Walk out from Luke.
Trying not to make any noise. Lucas all the way.
Aye, aye.
Wide with the heads. Just peeking out to the side here. There is that return of the fire out towards the back. And
Luke Shaw, the baby goat.
Demonic in a moment.
Aye, aye, aye.
Almost single-handedly trying to shut this one all the way
Oh, you
down.
went greedy there, bro.
Pedaling away to Digizine.
30
He's handed that angle.
Man, low miner for Sun. Low miner for Sun.
An attempted delay here, but a survivor's pit that's offloaded as well, and that's a dimensional drift to try and exit out through the back.
Bro, they gotta save this, actually.
Bit of spam onto the corner.
They gotta save this for sure.
Careful though with that decay damage.
No?
2v3.
They don't respect Loud, actually.
So, bit of RNG, I think. Spam is going to be the name of the game here for Sentinels. They've already laid claim to just the one, but the pit is still standing out towards the back. This is Luke Show, you can see position.
Yeah.
He's got a haircut
Aye,
through
aye,
with
aye,
that
aye.
one. Shredded with bullets towards the back of the side, but still, as long as the pit is up, there's safety, and the round should be locked up entirely. Good awareness.
Join saving. Bro, 12-10. Kawanzin will have Armageddon next round.
When there was little hope for the more
Last player standing.
the string rounds now.
Do his skin is my one time, bro.
Very much almost all or nothing. You can see phone line.
Okay, goodbye for Sentinels, actually.
Sound cues, I think, is waiting.
Oh, the boss buy?
One way
It's a
as well.
goodbye.
Setup feels familiar, but here's a flash play and a peek, and that was dodged entirely. Not sure what happened to the flash. Maybe we got 8.
No,
By the
they
wall.
dodge it.
Geometry Armageddon to try and set this one up already. Narrates the slightest of off angles, and the TP forwards into the cloud burst. Needs to be careful. Util out into his hands already with a stun. Lay it down, hopping around into the corner. Stun. We're not denying that kill at least, but still it's traded out instantaneously. But bang from behind. Trying to do more.
Guy with the smokes, bro. Hi, bang.
3. And will he grab the 4 for the 1v1? Yes, he
He's insane, bro. He's insane. Bro, this kid is bang, bro. What the fuck was that?
One from
GG, bro. GG.
behind them.
The guy is
He was
incredible.
so confident. Narrate gassing up his teammate there. That was the play they needed to take it across the line. Devastation for Loud. But
Bro,
Vancouver's all
you
smart.
can't even be mad about it.
How is that the way
Bang
that
was
Loud
just
ended up losing?
legendary, dude. Here we go, my friends. Map number 2, taken by Loud, and their coach was very confident, man. He was saying that Loud has a way better understanding of this map here, and they are expecting to destroy Sentinels and go all in on Haven.
At least for Sentinels, but it's still a 4v4 and a fight towards the flank. Narrate needs to win this one, and he just catches that timing. Already aware of the fact that
twitch is gonna breach again. Breach again.
Yeah, nice aggressive positioning.
Yeah. Just gonna play breach every map actually.
With just 3 players remaining as a team.
Just the meta too.
It's gonna be into the smoke. Yeah, second quick to lay claim to that area. The map at least to try that spot here, and just 2 players left to stand here. Shoulder to shoulder is Loud in a 2v3. Time starting to tick though and get away from them. Sen realize it. How do you win this round? Feeling the squeeze, a lot of tension now from them. And the plant onto the corner as well. It's picture perfect, so you can jump into.
Yeah, good start for Sentinels. Loud in trouble.
He realized there's a trap play off of it, and he wanted to trigger it and get out.
Hate to lose some of these sprays.
And still going to be holding to the side, just about cleared in time. Skips backwards. Zelsa's still going to be getting one though.
DG crossed up his own teammate there. Kawanzin didn't know what to look at. A spot here where really you just don't want to feed John QT his ultimate.
No. Players and bodies are flooding back into this one like Loud want to really take and make a go of this one. Lucho's already got the one there. Smoke cuts up a section of it, getting a bit of ground now, gaining it forwards. This is for Loud. Already finding it, and the pistol's doing some decent work indeed. Lucho left into that 1v1.
Bro, I was looking on the Termineo.
Position. Just off to the side here. Still capable of an array to try and make something for it. Drops him down. How expensive overall for Sentinels, have to say that.
Very expensive. They were allowed 2 deaths and they ended up having 4, so there's going to be 2 people
Very
in this bonus round with lighter weaponry. Zelsis was a completely allowable death, but then in a 3v4 situation like this, some of the Sen players getting a little overwhelmed. They've got to be careful because Loud, they're going to send it.
Is that a rebel fight? This is going to be carnage occurring. TP's up and around.
My god, it's so low.
Barely alive on a
Oh my god.
That one easily sending him.
It's all falling apart already.
Swiftly just brushed off the table.
And this wall set up right from the beginning of the round to allow a B pivot.
Lucho! They line up for him! And he'll happily spray them all the way down!
Check PC. Baby goat! Baby goat! You saved Loud! You saved Loud! We just need more guys like you, bro. Far more. Where's Sato? Bro. It's this skin, bro. I told you, this is the best skin ever.
That might be the best so far.
Nah.
Jesus Christ, that's insane. That's insane.
That's immaculate control.
Really, no reaction. No reaction. That's hurt.
That is sickening.
Second inserted, the rest of his team now walking all the way up. What is that?
Is that a pre-fire? There's no way his reaction times are that fast.
It's crazy.
Bro. It's the baby goat, bro. It's the baby goat.
He just spotted the barrel off to the side here, and he hears it. Rumbling at the footsteps, and he's just missed the timing onto it once again. Oh, the whippage up. Could have been set up for brilliance.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit, yeah?
Happily as a bit of an in after shock to
yeah, bro. Life is a fun thing, bro. Fun thing.
Both ways. The Jizzy is going to be getting his team all the way back. It's a beautiful one, along with a
Jizzy! Let's go. They're broken now, bro. Oh my god, what a game.
He's looking to take that scrap. Caught dead to rights. Wow. Okay, fair enough. So he's reacting actually to the first player there, but holding so much of a crack angle, the second player dies. The Vandal giveth and the Vandal taketh away, though. A bit of a whiff in this round, but the rest of his team comes through. They're not stopping, though, in their control of Rubble. They take it within the first 10 seconds, instantly.
Money's not looking too hot here, but they're looking to try and overwhelm, swarm these players with the pistols in hand. Close quarters is what it demands. Near side here, Rolling Thunder cuts it up from the side. Lucho, his job is just to try and contain all the way up through and to the side. He's the only one not falling prey to most of this util.
Now is second time to shine. Beautiful game, man. Beautiful game.
Try and galvanize the round. Even the
epic game so far.
From the right. Caught on a web about a moment.
Man, I have no time to edit it, bro. The space is insane. It's too fast.
1 second got his ult online. You can easily see how that would snowball. But how did he get the first 2?
Ridiculous.
God, they've just blinded up. Kawanzin stuck in a corner. Looks like it's a hand off the keyboard kind of moment. He didn't have a clue what was
the
going
classic.
Completely bombarded with utility in the back of sight.
He has 2 years from afar with a fault line held. Drone to clear this, and here's the danger, and here's the stun. So spring the trap. Pancada now is going to make another go of this one here with an near sight. Lots of targets to choose from here, but Yuto's going to be pushing him back out and wide into the open. And the Salvos is taking out second Kawazine.
Spike down. C.
Just picks up the moment. Takes full control of this here now, and Zelsis and a rate. Left to do it all in a 2v3. All down. It's Zelsis looking for partition into the site.
Hey, sorry, man. The editing was late.
Test the location.
Had to focus that a little bit. I'm back.
There's a win con. Stun. Ricochet's out. Danger zone for Loud here. Looking to navigate around this pit slowly and steadily. This completely changes the game though, and it turns into a game of these timings here. Attempt to punish, denied. Pancada can't lay claim to that kill. Just weaving in and out. TP's in through the back as well, and he's on that high ground perch. As he drops down, just not favored for it in the rate. Having to just
Better to Petero, no? Better to Petero.
Well, there might have been some questions about
Loud just full broke now, man.
Hey-ho.
Ah, bro, Teo is way better than Breach. Look, he's
Huge performances from him on the fade.
allows you to perform better in my eyes.
Sentinel team.
Breach is hard, bro.
But he's out here and finds a huge round for Sen to recover this situation after John dropped over towards Rubble.
Nice Marsh!
You can definitely see it.
Yeah, we're seeing it. T is holding full on, I believe, just for the line. The angle potentially, they're just letting loose of all sorts of util right.
Big goods for Loud.
Middle. No way. Bangs us all the way in through that spawn. He is isolated. In the midst of this one, he's causing all sorts of confusion. 2 years.
Timing.
Onto the timing, and he's just
Unlucky.
bang. Just pounces.
So aggressive by Bang too, man. He's on fire.
The pen once more.
So,
He's pulling all
after
the
that, for a
distance
kid that he did
himself.
to close map number 1,
Sentinels will have a free walk into B.
how could he feel any different, man?
Listen, swings and roundabouts.
But now there's no smokes. Everybody from
Yeah.
Sentinels coordinate.
And that kid was big, man, because Rolling Thunder now is down for Loud.
Pressure's on. They have to
Now wait to Armageddon.
They can't just
Same for
throw up
Kalanzing.
avenues.
Luke Shaw has O2. For Loud, man. They gotta win this round.
Sen realize it. Taking up a bit of control now over towards B main onto site. Big ults online. Steel Garden avoided. Armageddon is the next layer of this one. How the hell do you avoid it?
Dejazine. Huge.
Into Dejazine. Wait.
Okay.
Rifle in hand here. And I'll push straight out of the picture. The
Yeah,
Wraith
now wait, nothing he can do.
just isolated out of the fight. There's no way he can win that from that spot. Now, all the way onto the site. Door opens up. That's going to be the fault line laid down. Just an attempt at stall from these Loud players, really, but they're just looking to hold their ground a little bit further. Still suppressed up to Jazine. Do you dare really overstep the top here and take this fight? It is
That was so
actually pretty
clean,
perfect.
bro. There was 3 guys. Oh my god, and he died.
Zelsis, instant response from Cow.
I was trying to play safe, bro.
And you're vulnerable, don't you? Cow
Okay, 3v2.
Stun ricocheting down to the side. And that's a steady
Was
aim,
before the
steady
stun.
hand from Luke Show.
Ah, this guy's dangerous, bro. He's dangerous.
Sidestep, tip tap.
Together, triple picking, hold it together. 2 players. Doesn't have the spike, doesn't have ult.
Bang not even realizing
But same result,
Pancada's
Breach.
coming around behind. That tap of the door does absolutely nothing. They know still which direction he's coming from.
All cleared out. And look at it here. Very much set in stone. It's 2 years. He's holding on to a bit of util. Guns out potentially now. And there
Luke
it is, straight stuff
Shaw.
into the end.
No
So,
chance for him, bro.
Luke Shaw set up over towards A now. I've had enough of it. Throw it over the top. That's a good connection. Pancada is going to be caught there, but 2 years. Might attempt to slow them down.
Okay, Paranoia. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Fighting!
Wide! And you've triggered a trap entirely! Digizine!
Ace, DG! Ace! Pancada. You whip. It's not Pancada's fault, bro.
Denied in the end, but all right.
Oh, bad IGL.
Magical. And this is a really
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Yo, the Paranoia was insane.
Connected better.
I want to see DG.
Absolutely remarkable from Pancada. All 4 players caught.
Bye, bro. Was you, bro?
When you're frying like that, Digizine is on an absolute tear. Few pivot, I think, is being thought about. Shock, no way, Digizine!
Oh, he's no overheating.
Straight bullets again, he's the aside.
And he dies, bro. That's the second time he tries to do the right thing, and he still dies.
Pounce on.
Yeah, Dejazine swung inside of his own team's aftershock there. But Dewey, speaking of which, completely caught dead to rights. Bang has been so opportunistic in this round, and he's found them too to get it back into
He
a
was
3v3.
thinking about stunning, setting people up.
Control on through the high
Bro,
ground
I know
here.
Bridge is meta, but man,
Waited out.
play to his strengths I think is
retake
better,
together.
man. I think it's better.
Util advantage in favor of Loud.
It's like put the Vice on the vibe, bro. You saw what he did? Flashing himself, lost the map in a 1v1, bro.
There's still some util being held, and that's not right.
In the final round. Because he doesn't play Vice.
Paranoia held.
The basics needs to come first, bro. If you don't know how to play the Asian, you're not gonna play in rank. Imagining
Oh, the salvos as well, wide open into the fight. Zelsis! He's done
in a pro game, bro. Beautiful, beautiful.
My goodness.
That's beautiful, Zelsis.
Can't
That's
be
beautiful.
getting away with that. Wide swinging out.
He was a 5v3. He was a
The
5v3.
point of the retake is to put players like Zelsis into awkward positions there. Pushed way out.
Aye, that was so
into the
nice.
sideline that Lauder already
Aye,
controlled,
aye, aye,
and a rare win
Zelsis.
from Luke
I
Shaw.
love it. I love it. Chichu, is that you, bro?
And 3 in a row.
I wanna see 3 maps, bro.
For Sentinels, they're going to be
But Mundi, you gotta wake up at 4 AM again. I don't care.
weak spot in the defense.
Care about Valorant, bro.
Snake bite as well, lane claim. Okay, there's a kill with Pancada
That's-
falling.
That's just the salvos. Caught Pancada out completely. He was holding Paranoia in the back of water. Caught in a bad spot, used the Paranoia, wasted it,
Great.
died.
Oh, they got their backs to all of this here. There's a timing to be taken. Loud just about missed it. This is Sentinels grouped up. Spike exchanging hands. This is Zelsis one away. They're going to be a pit to play in.
Okay,
Over towards
okay.
B. Now the B retakes have been good from Loud.
Oh,
It's
the
an extra
pit.
element that they might not be accounting for all the way through into the side. And that is rapid from the rate. He's going for it. John at his side.
Yeah, no
And
chance for
Luke
Luke
Shaw
Shaw here.
pick up those pieces. With the pit in his face already decayed down 2 single digits, and he's got an inclination, and he's found it.
Maybe there's a chance?
Pit drop down now, wide still. It's a steady
Bro, only a miracle.
climb up the mountain. And a
He
hell
knows.
of a time and a task for Luke Shaw. He's going to try and isolate that.
He knows, he knows, he knows.
Beautiful.
Incredible peek up.
Oh, he doesn't know, he doesn't know.
The
And now
rewrap.
sticking half already. Where's the follow-up narrate?
Lucky show! Lucky show! Baby goat! Oh my god! Oh my god! Someone help this man! He's one of the best players in the team, bro. In his second game.
Cold out here on the stage.
I told you, bro, the kid was different. I told you. Wait for a spike. Wait for a spike. Man, actually, we need to have a team with Sato, Spike, and Luke Shaw, and 2 more players.
A nightmare of a half, but Luke Shaw, just a miracle.
That's the team we need to start winning again.
He's gorgeous. And he saw the
Outside
salvos
from
coming
my
Blue.
beer.
Realized
It's me, caralho, it's me.
outplay.
He make notes there. He'll be the coach, he'll be the coach.
And yet Luke Shaw,
Stats for you who enjoy it. 13 kills for now, right?
the sheriff to
They're
work
just
with
in
here,
16.
out on the attacking round. Second looking to try to find a timing to re-clear.
Sliders of angles here, just a shoulder poking out to Jazim facing that shot, and here's a little bit of a play that was cooked up earlier as well. Still trying to swing into that one. There's going to be reinforcements. Loud arriving onto the scene of the crime.
Kawanzine actually used the salvos, but I think Sentinels were just about.
I talk about Sato, but
Might
DG
end
is
up working against
still
it there.
my way to go. Not gonna lie.
Cold, but not quick enough. Bang, and
But I love Sato, Satinho, you know that, bro.
Yeah, smoke's already up into their faces.
So really, what you've got is a bit of a stalemate here. Zekan maintains a bit of info over towards A, and Loud, with a minute on the clock, have still just got to take stock, think about where they want to go. And you see here on the pistol that Luke has bought both.
When I show the stats, it's always low rounds, man.
Crazy
When I
score
don't, it's
potential
like
against
fast
Sentinels.
pace, non-stop thing, man.
To a position and use both of these.
Here's the stomping. He knows that someone's on the case. Already smoke's going to be propped up into their face. So Thorn's broken. Not going to be slowed down here. Puts a bit of
I think a lot
a threat the Sentinels could be playing for this one. It's a TP.
got him in this
close
pistol, man.
into heaven, trying to take these fights straight to them. Loud. Regaining control of this one as the doors open wide. No corner clearance, I should say. Bang though. Sees one of his own. Going to start an attempt to try and float all the way back in through this one. Bang.
Okay, okay.
The trades on top of
Man,
it.
some beautiful shots there.
And every single option really accounted for there. But they pulled so much Utah Loud, he's got nothing to
Bonus were loud, but they got a strong buy, man.
Just trying to dodge.
For Sentinels, if they lose here, I think they're gonna lose the map, bro, for sure.
For Loud themselves are finding it difficult. But they're going to have to look towards A. They have no B main control for a quick pivot through the blue room.
Well, so far, working well the map.
Ever so risky. Plant down now. No pushback. Off angle. Jump spotted around. And
He stunned himself too.
I believe onto both of the players.
Hi, Pancada.
Slowed down himself as an aftershock out wide. Loud.
Big round. Yo, SDK, you're right, bro. You guys are actually have a good understanding on this map.
Down there from John, still up from the top. That's a quick trade.
Well done, well done.
By Kawazine.
Very well handled in this round from Loud.
Yeah.
Bang bang, bro. You are insane. Who can win this, bro? Actually,
Finding the site is
I don't know, bro. Do whatever you want. You can actually win, but he's going to.
Any sort of advantage that they're hoping to lay claim, and Lucio.
It's so impressive, man.
When he knows
This kid's so impressive.
He just takes it, and so rarely gets punished.
Very good level of awareness from the newcomer to the Loud squad. TP up to the top. Missing the timing, but seeing the legs, and yeah, he's gonna be chopping them off at the knees.
Second. Maybe with an avenue actually here to take some kind
Oh,
of
no.
Right,
Hey,
that's just blind.
Yep.
He knows the Pancada was
Free
right
up for
there.
a second.
Didn't reposition, 2 years, sticking that plan down.
If Kawazine gets caught, the round has a different flavor to it.
Yeah.
He's really got to keep his position up.
Okay, you have missiles.
No, he's making moves already. We're towards it with stun.
Oh, his spot comes in.
No, he's there. One bullet fired towards him. What is that? Can't quite control the rifle into his hands though, so
That was insane.
yeah, okay. Whenever we see
Beautiful.
How the fuck he does
I
that?
think there's some danger towards it, but it
What is the mouse?
Okay, it's 10-6, Loud.
I like the grip.
And that timeout taken by Sen, this is the round that it was looking towards.
Yeah, it's a
And how is
beautiful
it
shot from
possible? The
Second,
kid
but
is
that's
playing his
all
second
he
game.
is.
He looks already like one of the best players in the league, you know?
2 players. Lucio at 20 kills. Dejazine at 19 kills. Both of them with double the next highest on the scoreboard. Kawazine at 9, Pancada 7, 2 is 4. And they are...
Lucio has usually been the player to try and lurk his way up. Celsius is way ahead of most of this one.
Thought there was one player there.
Spotting all those bodies, making the call.
But that's good, that's good.
Try and pivot over towards C once more. Bang. Looking to redeem
Nice
himself.
movement, DJ.
Scored into the corner. There's
Bro,
no escape
every
from that.
player on Loud now can frag hard, man. Individually, they are all amazing, dude.
There's nobody on the flank.
All the 5 players.
Is holding that position in a
Who
really
is still needs to get his confidence back.
And they got to hear it.
Oh, we all know, man. He can shot.
Coming through the
Flash
flash
through.
and the peak.
In through the back as well. Slowly picking away this Sentinels retake. No smoke as well to obfuscate this one. It's planted for Mound on top of it.
Yeah, it's a slam dunk for Loud. They have Breach Ultimate, they have Aftershock. Salvos are going to be coming back online. It's unlosable.
And Pancada still has paranoia.
We're trying to clear most of this here, but as we've already mentioned,
It's not just unlosable, but
angle whatsoever. That's
it's
the
good for them to... Oh, they invested ult? Yeah, they did.
Loud. They're just focused on
I
getting
was about to say, it would be good for them to hold that. But that's fine.
So this is one of the first times we're seeing it.
Another attempt over towards A here from Loud. And a TP into the opposite direction.
Oh.
Wait a second, it's a full commit. Second, I think he's heard it. And he potentially has with a movement. Oh my goodness! Happy feet indeed. To Paranoia to try and push them back.
What was that?
It picks 2 pieces, bang! Someone went to a bit of fire.
What was that? Oh my god, man. Yo, he is always good for this because in this mode. Yeah, look, Show tried to go for the hero play. I'll need that in this moment.
Finally shuts down this rookie player.
And 2 is that is nothing you can do, bro.
Both of the Sen players could easily be caught dead to rights.
What?
And tell you, man, everyone on this team is incredible individually.
John jiggle peeking that's going to see
I
this.
still think they need to
Has fault
improve their basics, their fundamentals, you know, like.
tools to stop this B finish.
Stunning.
And I think they're trying, they know that.
This is gonna be
Sometimes
siege now over towards this
things
B
that
side.
they
Like I
know
said, though, still got that
set fall
rolling
apart
thunder.
for
Now is the time to strike. He hears it.
other things that are on their minds.
Putting it into the plans, doesn't get it off. It's perfectly timed at that. There's a stun at the feet of the Dejazine and the aftershock as well. Pushed them
Oh
right
no,
out into
oh
the
no.
open.
Down B.
Time for the taking is the
30
lives of Loud and still tip tap to
Good
the
trade.
side. Instant
3v2.
trade. John, it's been good for it right now.
Low money on Loud now, man.
Playmaker up into the hands of Bang though.
DJ and
Will slow
Kawazine are
down
broke.
how fast he can really hope to play this one. The smoke propped up into your face, Pancada.
Kawazine's had a good lead position here.
King, Paranoia forwards, dash forwards as well, and that TP up to the side.
He's out, he's out.
Causing a little
Misses
bit
for
more confusion
Kawazine.
into the fight. Kawazine onto that high ground approach to Salvo.
Oh my god, the movement, bro.
That still heads on a swivel from the Sentinels players. A lot of angles to watch for, a lot of angles in.
Yeah.
Bang.
There was no
Well
chance,
played.
there was no chance.
First with it, and a quick attempt tapping away with a rifle from Kawazine, not enough. Arrow, it's cleared the way, mostly, not quite, they didn't even break it. That's a big tag onto multiple players.
And Joe is the one with the up now.
Loud is sticking around.
It's interesting.
Like they want to try and square up and posture, potentially out with the shoulders, and that's bang. Head taken
Coitado.
clean off.
Cut from the game.
All's going to be dropping. John onto the angle, onto this line with the operator into your hands.
John without.
Impossible.
That's interesting.
Just want to re-peek into it, and there's an off angle for you.
Yeah,
Great.
that's an interesting one.
Getting a bit of a read in terms of how they're playing. Maybe not the intended target, but going to be happy.
But should it be playing too early?
Now Sabo's out wide, and it's getting personal here, and it's getting tricky for Zekin. No gun out to really try and take that fight in time, and the rate's still holding it up. On for the high ground here. There's an Armageddon, and slow down. Timing onto it. Wanted to try and get his own ult.
Bro, he was in the ult, he didn't saw.
This is loud.
They're looking bad, but poor guy.
Holding it down, just spots it.
That's a big round for Loud.
Let's see if he can claim.
Man, DG is clean, bro. He's so clean. Map point, bro. Let's go to Haven, man. I think Haven will be a great map.
Awkward in that round, roaming around with an op that he couldn't use to trade anybody else. Loud get themselves up to 12.
You guys like this Loud jersey?
They're kind of done with that experiment. What an opening from twltch as well, just ripping off Bang's head towards Rubble.
Kawanzin using the legendary
Bang.
skin from Laz, man. From the legend from Japan.
That's Loud up to 12.
He lost to Laz one time, bro.
Punch of twltch and Lucio.
In his first international ever on Fracture.
How this one goes.
Back when he was on IP. I like the Zeta roster, bro. Was their best roster ever.
Into using too much util here, but twltch might just be sent flying forwards anyway.
I was a big fan of that thing.
Actually giving up freely. And John QT's alone, isolated out towards tree. That's going to be that stun, ricocheting.
I was sad that MP lost to them, but I was happy for them, you know?
Here, and it's going to be Zeltsis still dropped in a moment's notice. And the rate from the top. Ropes! That's just
I think the Brazilian community in whole,
adequately, more so
as a whole was thinking the same thing, man. Sad because Brazil lost, but happy for Zeta,
They did
for
handle this
Japan.
chaos remarkably well. Pancada and Tui's are completely stuck. These are the two bottom fraggers for Loud today. At least in this map especially. And they've got to try to pull off a 2v4. Tough situation for them.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dude, Narrate got into that position to help out his teammates so wonderfully. And taking the walk up towards stairs. Crossfire here between Zekin and Narrate. Zekin and John, pardon me.
30
Doesn't
seconds
seem
left.
possible.
No. Bang just right from behind there. Oh, yeah. Bullets flying forward. Still a lot of damage, but surely going to see the collection. Yeah, but
12 to 10.
Players, a bit of presence being showcased. Luke Show, of course, wants to be that straggler, and here it is. Ult offloaded. We're going to see it overdrive, facing forwards into the blue room as well.
Ah, that's unlucky.
Task. Already out wide though, there's traces in your face, and 2 is able to at least lay claim just 2 to 1, but he's again isolated, and there's presence on every single front here from Sen.
Do not count Luke Show out though.
He's able to work magic in moments like this, but still, surely you got to think it's undoable. It's a high-low setup, bit of spam into the corner. Luke Show just eager to see if he can force these players out wide. Bang shuts it down, 12 to 11 now.
GG OT, my friends. 27 kills for DG. Can they close it out, bro? Can they? Are they good enough?
Yeah, they're not hiding their intent.
Pancada is down. Pancada is down.
He was rooted to the spot, but that's
Luke Show has
a
ult.
quick reaction indeed from Loud. Loud for the taking.
Forced into end,
Twiz
forced to play to Sentinels.
will have ult after the plant. That's big. That's big. They can still win this. John got ready tender as well.
He did. He got the ult over towards C. That gets him the breach ult online. A massive tool for this retake.
I see it preemptively though. 2 years also earns himself up to the Rolling Thunder. There's a lot of ults online. This clash is going to be monumental to decide potentially the entire series. Lined up right here. Util's going to be extended. Exchanged up towards
Oh,
the
he was
here's
to
the
counter?
and here's a steel garden. Lay it all the way out forwards. It's a bit of a denial of the space. It goes both ways here. Stalemate is called for, but only for a moment. Tempered and eager to draw blood. Kawazine.
Get the fuck out, bro.
With those trades, it's rapidly. Sentinels.
To his big kills, to his 2 big.
Loud doing all the damage in the world, and Zeltis is left to do it even more.
Twins, my boy! I wanna see him smiling. Smile, 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 smile.
We will be heading to Haven.
Where is he? Where is he?
And the game is delivering.
He's out there.
Towards kick.
What?
Fantastic back and forth between these two teams.
I just wanna see Twist smiling one time today, bro.
Performance as well.
They don't show it. Okay, okay. I'm happy,
So many
happy.
moments. I mean, especially
go.
towards the end, DG.
Let's go! Third and final map. DG and Zykan on Neon, bro.
Set up for a C split.
Twist once again on bridge. It's the meta, it's the meta.
Now to see if there's that.
What can he do?
Push on the pistol from the defenders.
Luke Show's ahead of this one, and it is cleared in time. Instant with it, and that's going to be the stun to lay it down. Zelsis
Oh, he's out.
dropped
Okay,
in a moment's
okay.
notice and a quick pivot and away. Dejazine just trying to scurry towards the back of the site, and hopefully the defense at least arriving in time to try and supplement this one.
Big pistol.
Guns in
Big
hand.
pistol.
Making sure to really put an end to all of this one. The rate. How the hell are you going to try and pave a way to victory?
Yeah.
There's no possible way.
4 bullets.
So many health still left alive with 4 bullets left and remaining. 2 players out.
Aye.
Oh
1
my God,
HP.
it's getting messy.
1 HP. He should never have had a chance in this.
1 HP and a
It doesn't even have the spike, bro.
Health advantage, player advantage. Spike drop down into the
Calm down, guys. Calm down. Loud is bad, but not that bad, okay? Not that bad, bro.
Sails away into
Actually,
the sunset with that
yeah, good
pistol
today, no?
round. The gun advantage. Sentinels, they have anything else up their sleeves? They're
This
all-
is always a dangerous round, man.
Big reveal.
Against Brazilians.
All sorts of them. Util is going to have to be expended here.
Aye.
Darts, rebounding, ricochet.
Aye. Bro, what the fuck
The side
is...
swing of Zelsis.
What? Why, bro? I don't understand. Why they make it so hard to win against classics, bro?
This is getting downright dangerous. Drone up and over towards the top.
It's unbelievable, bro.
This one, Data over and around. The timing to be avoiding and a bit of spam into the back. You're out of bullets. Mankata is barely alive. And in through the back, there's no surviving, surely. Mankata! No long for the world.
Yeah, man. Low-key, loud. I said this today or yesterday. A team that loses
Picking up round 2.
to weak rounds like this so frequently that don't deserve to be on playoffs, man.
In making these rounds winnable.
Just don't, you know?
They're turning me into a believer that they are one of them.
One enemy remaining.
Taking every opportunity.
I think it was yesterday, man, on GG game.
The push up through garage window was crucial.
It was a Brazilian team too, yeah.
This in A lobby.
A lobby fight occurring. Sending it flying forwards here as well. This is hard committal with these bodies here, but an near side is good enough for the paranoia.
Aye.
Fate. Kind of dropped down by the former teammate, and Zekken.
Oh, this is a nuclear cipher for a second.
Further forwards here, dash to the side though.
Good stun.
Not quite there. There's a flash into the corner, narrowly avoided. Dodge due to Kawazine. Steps up to the challenge once more. Round to the side. He's got those reinforcements arriving. Lucho.
Dangerous. They're not balkansing.
Answers back rapidly at that.
And
And this guy, I mean,
Aye. This is amazing for Sentinels. Loud is broken, my friends.
Long control, a fake. And now walking back into this mid pressure.
Loud got walkabouts for themselves. Lots of bodies here. Pancada.
Man, Calanzinho
Need
is...
to try and get the hell out of dodge.
It was better. He's not performing his
Bounce
best.
onto that one, and here's another play being made.
That's so good.
I'm not sure if he's doing some calls for Loud.
Long.
Off the back of all of that mid pressure, Zelda.
With Sadak on the team, they tried to put
somehow
Calanzinho
manages to
on
evade the timing on the operator watching that.
as
Now
a
got a
IGL, man.
ball. A horrible decision to save here.
Yeah, they are getting destroyed here. 6-1, my friends. 5 ults for Loud.
Win a round like this.
Oh, bye. Up on the G. Is win this round or say goodbye to playoffs. Oh my god, that was on him, no?
Where that shot went, it's just a little bit wide.
Aye, he's gonna... Aye.
Fury sidestepping and dodging. Luke Show stays alive for now. Already C-site has been gained. Granted, given up over to Zekken.
Both of the big ultimates are yet to rotate around.
TPs.
All three in spawn. They have Tail reach up, but they can't really play to flood. It'll have to be a big set retake.
Hyper aggro. It's Sen just trying to feign like they're holding on to backside control. A lot of you two are going to be expended on top of it.
Dude,
We're
look
gonna
at
see
Zelsis.
this. Rapid flank going to be occurring.
Oh my
He
god,
just
it's
needs
down.
to
That was
time as well.
with the
You see
big
all
play.
loaded armor
With the big play.
The cut, and now Zelsis has to be that playmaker. Time is of the essence.
Having a good map here.
Patiently, not give anything away into the moment. Darts up and overhead. A quick tap as well. What is the next line of defense for all of this? TP up close to the top line.
7-1, my friends. Loud is getting destroyed. And yeah, we started with the pistol. Actually, with the eco round that they always manage to lose some way, somehow,
And
bro.
then baiting out those ultimates. Making
This
it feel like they're playing
looks
onside,
like it went
forcing the
fast.
ults out early. And then all playing an offsite setup.
I was so close. It was so close.
And like I said, if Loud can't win a round like that, where they've used
God,
every...
they have 5 votes, bro. 5 votes.
Yeah!
Quickly deals with Luke Show, and that's going to be the ult offloaded, but still, how the hell do you get value out of it? You don't. You just don't. Straight back to the spectator seats, and listen, 10 more balls in the clip can't help you with that one. Oh! Oh my god, the disrespect! He's styling on.
Not the first time today. Not the first time today.
Realistically, from Loud as well to try and clear up.
Pancada, pancada.
Pancada, flash to the corner, tight to the corner. No one's cleared it out, but it doesn't even matter. Luke Show himself.
And he dies.
Already forwards into the fight and
Like that?
Slip
What?
all the way behind, but NoFF is going to be revealing the job entirely. Can't quite take that timing. Just feigns like it potentially could be.
Man, if Loud gets 4 rounds here, man, they can still come back, but they gotta get 4 rounds.
Fake like he could be lurking up towards A. Utils use and the cam just spots it out entirely. Salvos the next level and lay it towards.
Look, show ace, ace, ace. First ace on VCT. First ace on VCT.
Ready to get this ace. Bang.
It's the first, right? I didn't get ace last time, I think. For case, probably a lot, but ace, I don't remember.
30 seconds left.
Ace, ace.
Exchange of the gun, bang.
First or second? I don't know. I think it's first.
Money doesn't need to be worrying too much about that one. Just wants to do
Go
economic
get it, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. Ace for Lucky Show, the baby goat. Bro, let's go, let's go.
We're waiting for him to really show up.
Help this kid out, guys. Help this kid out. Stop trolling thing.
For Sentinels. You could see what they were going for. Pivot through
How
the
did
large
they see
after that.
Pancada there?
B exploration didn't quite work. And a lot of players just kind of getting caught out in the open.
Yeah.
He's DMing there, bro.
By Power
Easy.
Socials, hashtag unlock your ace. Lots of giveaways to be happening. And Luke Show,
Let's go, let's go. Energy up.
It's a pivot that's called for. Straight up through into garage. Trip's going to be dealt with and deals with. Luke Show's just trying to at least delay him by a bit of time here. Pancada chooses that time to strike, but now he's the one being squeezed. Revealed his hand a little bit too early.
Spike, spike, spike. Beautiful.
And Pancada.
Oh, that was insane. That was insane.
Heavy-handed with the swing.
That was insane.
Comes in,
4 rounds. 4 rounds. And we got a game.
Added to the tally.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Potentially Loud can work with.
They decided to fight. They decided to brawl.
They found my wire.
I mean, they were getting overwhelmed by Sentinels in the prior rounds. And now they're
It's
just
so
choosing
clean,
their
dude.
timings and choosing to
Crazy.
scrap. Luke picks up another 3 in this round. Jazine's had some difficult shots and hasn't quite been able to land them, but not at all.
This one down here. It's going to be that drone to try and clear close. That's broken though, and it's trying to bait Kawazine in. Something is going to be smelling off here for Sentinels if they're aware. They've got all their faculties. There's a flash and a peek right.
Ay, ay, ay. That was nice. And DG, he has a low sense, man.
Don't like the look of it. Over towards A is a dangerous place, and down towards the back.
That's impressive.
Still, Trip. Belly broken, a bit of punish inside. Luke Show's just laying down some heavy fire suppressive element. Aftershock as well, seeking to delay. This is Loud. Surrounding, slowly tightening the net.
Okay, bang is low.
One of these connectors, and they don't look like they're in position.
Rolling
There it
Thunder.
is, rolling thunder though. Asking you shall receive.
But
They're
who
gonna try and push
follows
the
up?
back all the way up. Who is following up? That is the question. In through the smoke.
Oh, he gets the...
Will save you. Luke Show just narrowly off the mark with that one. Significant amount of damage done to John QT and up a flash as well to push them back.
And DG is low it up.
Is
Here's
this
a
fight?
fight.
Big kill by Narrate, man. What a game, man. What a game. One of the best games for Narrate.
Critical one to Jazine in and through.
Yeah, 3. I don't think it's enough, my friends. I don't think it's enough.
Finished.
Maybe the cards is what they need, bro. Maybe.
Sentinels can be happy with it.
For Loud is win the pistol or GG, my friends. Not much to say.
Similar.
Shock dart. That
Go
is
big or
monstrous
go home.
damage.
Playoffs is on the
I
line.
mean, listen, I'm not going to do the maths mentally, but that's a lot. Slightest of breeze.
Can they do it, bro? Can they do it?
Players. They're not careful, and here's the second one. Layers it all the way down, up and over. This long-range artillery and an attempt to punish. Already gliding all the way into this fight. There's a lot of damage done. Needs to be the reinforcements, and oh wow, Second just trying to slip his way in through that anchoring smoke, but didn't realize that timing and tempo was taken by Loud already.
Jazine did a good job to stay alive in the midst of all of that.
Yeah, look showing the GR low HP.
They'll have an aftershock to try to keep
Ball
out the
before
first
we
wave of
take.
this retake, but double flash available to Sentinels, and the recon's back in 5. They go early.
Oh my goodness, defense is ordered. Pancada needed a bit of a bailout, and he's going to be receiving it. Still, Sentinels just trying to take this one through stray shots. Potentially finding it here with the damage done to Digizine. It's a 2v2. That's still health advantage for Sentinels. Walking all the way around here with a fault line, swinging in and trying to make that play happen. John QT left into that 1v1. Isolate the fight and win it out entirely. Time!
He's got it.
It's on his side.
GG, GG. Toys, you gotta win that. You gotta win that.
Recovery there from Sentinels. Was looking
The stun was good, bro. The stun was good for DG there. Unfortunately, he died. Sentinels.
I was wondering
Better,
if Sen just
better,
sent it
better,
on
bro,
the first
better.
wave
You
through.
know.
They ran into the aftershock.
They're losing those rounds, man. 2 classics. You don't deserve to go far, bro.
Send the 11th round at this point. Now you do have open and easy access over towards B, and Tazine all the way in, and that's a shotgun into your face. You've got to be careful about that one, and a gun reclaimed, picked up. Bulldog.
Bang was worried that this was actually going to be a split into A. He didn't go and help Narrate.
Spike planted.
There are players everywhere.
Yeah, suddenly there's
Okay.
like that. Yeah,
Okay. If you win this round, you deserve it. You deserve a lot of bad. You deserve to have a chance to fight for playoffs again.
For himself here, but with Loud, complete control of backside B, the A-Link extremity. A spike planted for it. Sen. So I find myself eating my words, to be honest, saying that they were going to get up to
Yeah, they're saving this. Big round, big round.
Second with a Bulldog in hand here. Got to try and break most of this util coming your way, but Narrate's in the danger zone as though Anchor Smoke's to be helping him out here, but they want to try and flip their way in anyway. Zelsis is running knife out to try and catch that timing. Slight pocket to play in with the wall up against it.
Okay. Did you ace? No.
It's all being used to augment this attack.
Zine looks really good on the entry.
Ah, what are you doing, DG? Ah, para, irmão. Tá de sacanagem.
Spotted, yeah, 3 players.
Pelo amor de Deus.
The back. It's a dagger to
Pede o
the
round
back
por causa
there.
dessa merda e ficar puto.
These A executes, they are actually struggling, Sentinels, to hold on to them. Narrate is being forced out by the stun that happens over towards default. He runs out as Celsius runs in. So the idea there is to flood defend, but they're not quite on the same page with it. It's not too bad in this round. This wasn't the most important round in the world, but if that is a pattern that continues into the really crucial rifle rounds, then Sen are going to have a lot of difficulty.
Big round, my friends.
Sen looking to fight over this one a bit harder.
Loud cannot afford to do any mistake here, man. Especially stupid mistakes.
Ready to receive either front B or down towards A.
And for Sen fans,
broken.
even if Sen loses here, they are still
Big presence.
very close to playoffs, okay?
Loud are feigning like they are lurking up through A lobby with just the one player potentially here, but Tazine is all the way in through the connector, in through the lurk, and he's causing chaos and carnage. Quick to capitalize as well off of most
Maybe
of it.
even actually, not sure if they'll be confirmed, but
This is it.
they'll be very
Scary
close.
As well, the tempo increase. How does Sen manage? Can they shut down this approach? Narrate from the high ground. There's no smoke in your face and util in your hands to be denied it all. Second.
Man, it's beautiful to see this guy play, right? It's beautiful, bro.
Sentinels
The way he moves, man, the way he shoots is incredible, man. It's incredible.
Zine flying around like a mosquito towards the back. Do you go back? Do you swat him? Do you just try to commit to the A flood? And in the end, they decided, all right, we've got to fight towards A. And Pancada had made a bit of an error here, I think.
What? He got luck there.
Get in through A lobby.
What was that kill?
Allowed Narrate an opportunity to get in, cause a bit of chaos. And the door.
Everything goes the right way today, man.
He's going to put the pressure onto Zelsis. He hears the footsteps, the rumble now, and he needs some help and assistance. And it's called for. It's going to be that cage into his face. A lot. How do you sidestep most of this util coming your way? You want to play inside of it. There it is. Hunter's Fury.
Oh my god, that was just...
It's exactly what was called for here to Cam to try and pave the way. See if he can find a few more.
Bro, that's so a play. That's a... Yo, that's a Cypher Masterclass there, bro.
But onto a purge. Luke Show trying to make the most of all of this action.
Cypher Masterclass. Masterclass, Elsis. That's beautiful, bro.
That is a round from Zelsis. Playing beautifully. Inside
That was epic. Holy shit.
From the rest of his teammates.
I want to play Cypher now.
Hunter's Fury from Narrate. Long range artillery support. Then a paranoia comes through from Bang.
And Loud is done, bro. Loud is done. This is over.
That
Nice, bro. Yo, I gotta say, I love this house, bro. And man,
All of the footsteps. There is that committal of the
terrible weapons here for Loud.
looking to just vacate, leave the space.
But man, tell me the truth. Did you prefer this interaction of Loud with Tuis and Luke Shaw? Or do you want to win it back?
We know it's going into a different direction.
this time, Zelsis
I do think, man,
an
Pancada,
opportunity to really get huge anchor value, but he might catch Luke Show.
man, it was never his profile, man. Pancada is the guy who was never meant to be IGL, man. Like,
Pulling right into his trap.
it was never his thing, you know? It's a good thing that he will try to develop it into being one. I like that.
To avoid 2E's ultimate. They don't want to.
I hope it works, man. I hope it works, but doesn't fit his style, no?
To try and clear their way in through spawn. On top of it, it's an aftershock. Push them back and slowing them down. And here is the approach from the Sentinels player. This is where you need to find some value.
But he can help Konzi,
The answer
that's for sure.
backward. John QT also from the side is laying him out. Haymakers, they have to try and deal with Zekin here while a distraction occurs and triple.
But that's it, my friends. That's it.
At the table, turn.
GG.
Sentinels.
Well played, Sentinels, the better team, of course. Loud.
We'll put a necessary.
There were some good things,
Series.
some odd mistakes.
Will be going to playoffs.
But it was a good game, man. It was an epic game. I love it.
Dismantling
See you
out
tomorrow
here in Haven.
in VCT Pacific.
On a map that was rough for them at the
And I
start.
wish you all a great day, a great night, a great life. Love you all.